TikTok is reportedly planning an immediate shutdown on Sunday. If you're in the US and you go to access the app after Sunday, supposedly it's going to be black because Oracle is shutting down the servers that we use to access the data from TikTok.
The way that we all just flock to RedNote has me absolutely rolling.
Look, the US government wants to ban us from using TikTok. Well, we'll just switch to another Chinese app and teach them a lesson.
Hey everybody, welcome. I want to immediately get into this next level pettiness that's going on, that's being exhibited by the American people. The government is saying that they are shutting down TikTok this coming Sunday, I believe it is. And when I tell you everyone, including myself, has high-footed it over to RedNote and have begun to congregate, when I tell you the TikTok refugee camp is in full effect, I'm loving what I'm seeing. I'm just glad to see the American people standing on business and saying, hey, government, we're not going to just go and be shuffled to Meta and go where you want us to go. So, y'all, let's take a look at these rants and just see how people are feeling right now. Okay? All right.
Apparently TikTok is getting banned in the US, so here I am on the Chinese version of TikTok. I don't speak, read, write, or understand Mandarin at all, so... American TikTok refugee out here!
I'm gonna follow everybody back that follows me. I need to find more US people so that I have somebody to talk to, because I have no friends. And I will, anybody, like if we don't, I got Google Translate, we can chat. I will translate your text and then I'll translate mine back. We could be friends no matter what, because I love everybody. So if you follow me, I'll follow you. Let's do this thing. I love this. And, you know, the US says, oh, well, you can't have this Chinese app, so we'll just go get the actual Chinese app. I love it. So if you're looking for friends, you follow me, I'll follow you. And I don't know if this app's like TikTok where if you follow too quickly, it'll stop you, but I'll go through and follow everybody back all throughout the day. So love you.
小红书
Okay, so this app has become the #1 app in America, like in the United States. I found something really cool, which you won't be able to, like, you'll be able to see it once I post this, but you can actually add, which is very creative in comparison to what you can do on TikTok. You can actually add like images and do the green screen. I don't know if you can do a full green screen, but you can add images after you record.
Hi, my name is Saba. Yes, I am real. The Americans on here are real. We are coming on RedNote because they are banning TikTok in our country, which is not what the American citizens want at all, but the government has their own agenda. So we needed to find a new home. That's why, hence TikTok refugee. But yeah, we didn't want to go to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, because Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg and people with power and money have paid people in our government to make this ban happen because they want to have the whole market and not share money with TikTok. So we were in search of a new place to move our community. So
小红书
TikTok is reportedly planning an immediate shutdown on Sunday. If you're in the US and you go to access the app after Sunday, supposedly it's going to be black because Oracle is shutting down the servers that we use to access the data from TikTok. As someone who's built my brand to over 1 million followers because of TikTok, like my foundation of creating that mortgage guy and my brand started here on TikTok, I'm honestly at a loss for words. I cannot believe that our government is taking away our rights, censoring our freedom of speech. It's honestly scary. And they want to sit here and say that it's because China has access to our data. But what about Temu? What about Shein? What about all of these other Chinese apps that we have access to that Americans have downloaded on their phones? So I guess I'm officially a TikTok refugee because I just downloaded RedNote and made my profile and created my first post. So if you guys are on there, I hope to see you over there, or you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. I'm so thankful for the support from each and every one of you. Because of it and because of TikTok, my family's life has changed financially, and I don't think we would be in the position we are today if it weren't for TikTok.
Look, the US government wants to ban us from using TikTok. Well, we'll just switch to another Chinese app and teach them a lesson. But I want to thank y'all for allowing us come over here and crash in the party. We're all up in here now. I don't know what this app is, Red Note, but I've seen some funny ass videos already. Chinese people wearing cowboy hats, throwing redneck accents. Look, y'all some funny motherfuckers. Let's have fun with this. Name's Brian.
小红书
Only on this app right now because the United States government does listen to its citizens. Hello, world.
Here's the thing. If this whole TikTok ban is really about data, like how the United States solicitor tried to argue yesterday, TikTok is not the only one that should have been up there defending themselves. If you want to talk about data just from a social media standpoint, both Facebook and Twitter have had data breaches in the past 4 years. If you want to talk on a bigger level, Apple is settling a class action lawsuit about Siri and paying out damages for people impacted by Siri listening to your private conversations and using that data for targeted ads, even though you did not have Siri activated by voice. If you're gonna sit there and tell me that the data TikTok collects from me is more sensitive and more dangerous than the data a hospital collects from me or my insurance company that has been hacked, I'm calling bullshit. What I think this really is people over in the tech world, specifically the social media tech world, that have realized TikTok has an algorithm that they can't compete with and they can't duplicate it. They can't get people onto their platforms in the way that they were. And their bottom line is getting hit from that. And instead of, trying to innovate and trying to improve and trying to like actually make something better, they're just gonna try to take TikTok out.
Okay, I forgot to mention this, but basically the reason that we are coming over here, all the Americans, is because TikTok is getting banned in the US. By January 19th of next week, we're not going to have it anymore. So all the Americans are like, okay, American government, we don't like you. We're going to go over to Red Note, y'all's app, this app right now, and we're going to make content there. We're going to have a great time. And honestly, I say it's pretty awesome here. But yeah, people are doing it basically in protest because we don't like our government here. They're not very kind to us, I will say. I don't really appreciate them at all. Yeah, so that's why. We'll learn Mandarin. Just give us like a year. I hope I will, honestly. It'll be really fun.
小红书 小红书
Hello, Red Note. Hello from Denver, United States. First off, thank you so much for having me, along with my other refugees. Very excited to be here. Just one quick thing that I was thinking about off the bat is we're going to need a translator because I'm sure you guys got some good content that we want to see. So somebody from China just needs to, I think you can just start translating for us and we're going to have a good time. Again, thanks for being here. Everyone else from America, you better behave because we're in a new country, okay? So behave.
Okay, hear us out. We're migrating from TikTok because our US government is now trying to shut TikTok down. So don't get mad at us for coming here. This was our second option. But if we're from US, I'm just here to tell you that we care and love your platform. I kind of got confused on what to do on here, even though it's not English. I know it's Chinese and everything, but if you're seeing this right now, our government is just, it's downhill from here, so pray for us.
The way that we all just flock to Red Note has me absolutely rolling. The level of American pettiness is unbeat and I'm living for it, and thanks.
小红书
I am a TikTok refugee.
I need all of my fellow TikTok refugees to come see about me and let's follow each other. Trying to rebuild this FYP. So if you guys have any ideas how to do that, like, I need to get some of this back. I already found Luigi. We already found Luigi. Also, this thing, like, automatically puts a filter on me. What are you trying to say? I'm ugly? That's okay. I am.
It's hilarious how so many Americans are downloading the Chinese app RedNote in like protest of TikTok being banned, because like RedNote's this Chinese controlled app that's like kind of similar to Instagram, and so many Americans are on it now. And it's funny because the Chinese people on the app, they're calling all of us like American TikTok refugees, and like honestly the interactions between like us and the Chinese on the app is really wholesome. Like there was a post of a Chinese guy who was studying English, and he had this like worksheet like fill in the blank type of thing, and he posted it. He was like, hey, can any American help me out? And the comment section was full of Americans giving him the answers. And then I've seen so many posts of like Americans who've been like, yo, can you help me out with like Mandarin or whatever? Like I want to learn how to communicate. And like the people in the comment, like the Chinese people, they've been like translating it into Google Translate and saying, yes, like I'll help you, just like reach out to me. And it's so wholesome. I just think this whole situation is really interesting, because does downloading this app actually really do anything to the government? No, but like it is kind of funny how like people are just going through this like Chinese controlled app, and it's like, hey, you want to ban TikTok? Well, we're going to get on this app then. And honestly, I'm in full support of it, all right? That app probably will get banned along with TikTok once this bill gets passed or whatever it may be. But like, you know what? Here's the thing. We're going to enjoy the time that we have, and like there's some wholesome interactions between the Chinese people on the app and the American TikTok refugees that are coming to it.
Y'all, there's hope for TikTok. There's hope. We got a little bit of hope, and the update came last night, and it's all thanks to Sarah. I have been following Sarah, and she's been providing the best updates that I've seen ever on this app, and they're not fear-mongering. She's remained hopeful this entire time, and she has been putting in so much work, and I just admire her, and I just protect her at all costs, please. But I'm gonna leave her in the caption. Please watch her last video, sign the petition. This is real. This is no bullshit. Like, we have to still come together and just show them that TikTok matters. TikTok is important, okay? So please check out her page, watch her last video, and just do what she says. We can trust her, okay?
Breaking news, huge TikTok ban update. Here's everything you need to know. Yesterday, the Supreme Court was expected to say something about the TikTok ban and said nothing. Senator Markey took a bill to the Senate floor yesterday that would have extended this ban by 270 days, and it was shot down immediately by Senator Tom Cotton from Arkansas, but we'll get to him in a bit. President-elect Donald Trump said that he could issue an executive order in a news brief, but he also stated he wanted to wait for the Supreme Court's decision. And then this TikTok community started filming videos of outrage about losing our freedom of speech and closing millions of American businesses, and voices were heard. Late last night, the Biden administration released a statement to MSNBC stating they do not want to see TikTok shut down on Sunday. Our voices are being heard. So what really appears to be going on is the Biden administration thought they would sign this bill and TikTok would disappear on the last day and they would be heroes. No, that's not what's happening. The American public is outraged. Over 1 million people signed up for RedNote, the actual app owned by the Communist Party. And I'm sure hearing that President-elect Donald Trump would come in and save TikTok by issuing an executive order didn't probably sit well. Political analysts stated that this would be a huge win for him right off the bat.
I'm dying. I got RedNote and I've been on it and I'm like, this is so funny. Like, I'm dying because we're literally like over there. First of all, the Chinese are so nice. They're so sweet and so welcoming. Like, they're over here teaching us Mandarin. First of all, never ever thought that I would be learning Mandarin. Like, I've made Chinese friends. I'm like, I want to come visit you. I'm like, oh my God. And it's a whole time over there. And it's funny because, like, they could tell we're just so lost. Like, and it's the hashtag TikTok refugees. I'm like,
guys. It's just so funny because I'm like, they're so sweet and I feel like it's so innocent and I'm like, we about to corrupt them people. Oh my God.
Hey man, we over there showing out. They can't take the Americans nowhere, fool. But this is how we gonna save TikTok. Red Note is not the #1 app now, just because we being rebellious. It's lit over there. I just got the app last night, and my algorithm is algorithming. If you having a hard time fixing your algorithm, let me help you. Because when you get on there, it's just all Chinese. Nigga, I done learned how to count to 10 in Mandarin since just last night. But this is what you gotta do. So when you download Red Note, you gotta go in the search bar, right? And then type in American refugee. American TikTok refugee, I'm sorry. And then after you do that, you gonna find your tribe of people. And the app, it pick up, it know exactly what you're looking for at that point. Somebody posted, they was like, America don't want China to get our data. And then they posted this video.
We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway.
We gotta uninstall Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Threads. Yup, out of there. They can't keep us down, bro. TikTok done opened our mind up to a more global way of thinking with this social media stuff.
So the official statement is that Americans should not expect to see TikTok banned on Sunday, and that the Biden administration is working out what exactly legally they can do to stop the ban from going into effect. Part of this has to do with the fact that the Supreme Court has not yet given a decision to uphold the ban or not. And so we're back in this space where a lot of people agree we just need more time. Congress, the Senate, the Supreme Court, stakeholders, creators, everybody just needs more time. And before you get too excited, the president has said that he will not stop a ban from being enforced if it is upheld. He doesn't have that power. So if tomorrow morning we wake up and the Supreme Court says, yeah, go ahead, uphold the law, then Biden's hands are kind of tied. But as of right now, it doesn't look like the Supreme Court will give any decisions. They've already said they're done giving opinions for this week. This decision came after Biden gave his farewell address. We have been in there trying all of this time. We did it, Joe.
The biggest fuck you to the government you could do right now. I'm gonna give you like 3 ways, so I need you to follow through. First, Red Note. Download it now. It is the China version of TikTok. Joke's on them. We're just going to TikTok's other app, okay? It's actually decently funny. I've been going down a rabbit hole. It's a little less filtered, but go for it. Because we're not doing Clapper. Oh my God, I've been on that app a bit. 2, I'm gonna tag the creator here that made a list of all of the Congress, Senate, I can't remember who all was on the list, but they are politicians who voted to ban TikTok, who have a TikTok and have used it for political gain on this app. I'm sorry. If it is such a security threat, you should not be using the app. You should not be using it to benefit you. So we're gonna call them out in the comments. We're gonna follow through, go watch their videos. I'm gonna tag 2 creators that I love and I've been watching their videos on how to do this. I'm gonna tag them. I need you to go watch their pages. 3rd, we're not gonna freak out. We're gonna remain calm, cool, and collected. Again, ex-TV reporter here, and I am telling you they are fear-mongering on purpose. Deep breath in, deep breath out. We have no idea which way they're leaning, and we're not going to jump ship to Clapper. Do you hear me? We're not doing Clapper. I physically saw things, I can't even talk. It was so bad. I can't even tell you the things I saw on there because my video will be taken down. Anyway, that's what you're gonna do. I'm already on Red Note, and if you start seeing creators going over there, go. Collectively, we're all going to Red Note. Let's go.
Can someone please explain to me how having TikTok on my phone is a threat to national security? But I can have WeChat on my phone just fine. They don't even make an English version, and it's tied to a Chinese bank account that I had. And then my local 7-Eleven takes Alipay. How is all that just fine? But somehow TikTok is the problem.
I know where we're going after TikTok, and it is not only hilarious, but it would be the funniest act of protest in American history, I'm nearly certain. There is this app called Red Note. It is the Chinese version of TikTok that you can download in the App Store. And because this legislation is just targeting ByteDance, I'm pretty sure after January 19th, Red Note will still be available in the App Store. How fucking funny would it be if they ban TikTok and then we all move to the actual Chinese version of TikTok. Like, would that not be the biggest fuck you to the government ever of like, oh, you're gonna take TikTok away because you're worried about Chinese security threats? Just to show you how little we give a fuck, we are gonna move to the actual Chinese version of this app. I don't think it solves the monetization concern for TikTok creators, but as an act of protest, holy shit, would this be so fucking funny. Please share this. Please make this go viral. Please post this to everyone because I think this would be the funniest idea anyone has ever come up with. And I would just laugh until the end of Earth.
Guys, we are waiting with bated breath to see what happens with TikTok this weekend, and we're hoping and praying that this app stays up for those that depend on it for income, for their mental health, and just for a sense of community and everything that came with TikTok. You know, I think it is so wonderful to see how the Red Note community is embracing the TikTok refugees. It's so cute. The videos that are going up, all the posts about people finding and embracing their Chinese spy. And I just hope that it stays up. I hope we pull through and we get through this together. Please get down in the comments and let me know how you feel about this whole entire situation with the TikTok refugees to the Red Note. Let us know how you feel about what the government is trying to do. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my future posts, guys. And with that being said, until next time, bye bye.